For anyone watching on video, we will be out of the video for about a few minutes, and then boom, we're gonna pop right in, and then I'll have us live and live in color. So wait around if you're watching on video. If you're just listening, hey, listen on. Welcome to Best There Is podcast. We are here. It's just me and Ryan. Declan has a job now, so who knows when we'll see him. But we're not a very professional podcast already, but we're here to talk. I see podcasts where they're like all like lean back and like,
The fake podcast?
what's a fake podcast?
Like those ones where you see on like TikTok and Instagram where they're like
Those ones are usually face to face.
we're like talking to each other, but they're not really talking about anything specific.
There is one group that the two Asian dudes there like, did you hear? Have you ever heard? Da 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 da. He's like, whoa. And he's like, blah 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 blah. No. Da 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 da. That's crazy. Anyways, I feel like all we have today is Marvel. They did show the Stranger Things trailer.
I didn't watch it.
It literally just says the name of every episode, and that's it.
I saw one was called The Sorcerer or something.
You have to be closer than to the mic.
Is
I don't know why, because I'm further away and it's picking me up loud and clear.
what's Bullcut kid's name? Coconut Head? I don't remember. The one that cries in the car.
Can't
Will. It's Will.
And we're back for right now until it cuts out. What was his name? I heard
It was Will.
it's Will.
Mm-hmm.
So Will, you think he's the sorcerer?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's the sorcerer in their D&D group.
They're back with him, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember where he's at.
He still was having like a connection to Vecna, I think. Even after they like lit him on fire.
Oh,
in the cabin.
yeah. Okay. I wonder why it clicked off. I hope it doesn't, but we're getting into about that time because we are only on recorded for a little bit. Man, you can hear all the cars driving.
Maybe you close the curtain, it will block out some sound.
Yeah, the curtain's a magic wall.
They make curtains that are soundproofing.
We don't have those here. Not around these parts. But yeah, I'm hecka excited for that new season. But we finished Agatha.
You finally finished it?
Yeah, I finished it.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I was telling everyone that's told me that they gave up on it, which was really weird.
It is weird.
Like,
I've seen a lot of people give like episode 4 like a really low score.
well, it's funny because IGN gives everything horrible scores.
It wasn't IGN that I was looking at. Well, IGN's been getting like attacked a lot lately for their review scores. But
I mean, to be honest, they're not.
it's based on the reviewers, so you can't you can't put one review against another.
Yeah, I mean, Donnie, it's funny. I say it like people know, but if you ongo all our podcasts, Donnie's been on there, and we mentioned him. He went to episode 5, and he said he stopped. He said he lost interest, and I'm like, how do you get to the part where they're in the road and each episode ends? Like, you don't want to go and see what the next part of the road is? Like,
episode 5 is when Wiccan's revealed, so that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Unless you don't really care about it.
I like how they gave him a crown, because in the comics, it's not a crown, right?
It's like a Naruto headband.
Yeah.
Well, first he has a Thor helmet when he's Asgardian.
He's Asgardian first?
Yeah, well, when they started Young Avengers, they were all based on the original Avengers until they started explaining each of them, and then he ended up changing his name to Wiccan, and
Makes
then it turned into like it was like a blue headband with like a metal plate on the front, so they kind of combined that with Wanda's crown.
Well, I like the fact, yeah, that it turned into, like, how Wanda, like, hers appeared, and so did Agatha's. They both, like, went around their heads, and his came out, too. So I was like, oh, that's a cool way to do his head thing. But, yeah, some things I don't get.
Like what?
I don't get why the kid's called Scratch.
Because he was made from scratch.
How did she make him?
I assume is some type of mix. It's assumed that he's the son of Rio and Agatha. I don't know
Who's
how.
Rio?
Death?
Oh. Why would Death kill him then?
Well, when Agatha's pregnant, I think Nicholas was supposed to die in childbirth. That's why she tells her that she's giving her special treatment because she should have took him already. And I think by her killing people constantly on the road, it kind of kept Death busy, except for that one night that they didn't kill anyone. That's when she came and took him.
Was it that night? Well, because no, she ended up doing it. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Because I'm thinking of the future part where it's like overlapping the song with all the different ages and generations. And
Oh yeah, because
she just keeps
she's
tricking
killing
people.
everybody.
She's just a bad, like, trying to get commission sales pitch. Like, just come here and buy this, and then it's like a ripoff. Like, yeah, we'll promise you this, but the only thing is like her powers. Is it to suck other powers?
I mean, that's what she says. I don't know, or we don't know if she got that from the Darkhold. We still don't know. I mean, you assume that she killed Evanora and her coven before she had Nicholas, because Agatha has her brooch, and when she's fighting Evanora, her mom, she has the brooch instead because she takes it after she kills her. So Nicholas must have came much later, I'm guessing.
And that's in WandaVision.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, do you think Wanda's gonna come back? I'm like, no, that would have got leaked, like, while they're filming. I could see a voiceover.
Well, they're Jack Schaefer, the creator or the showrunner. She had a stinger that they were going to make, and Marvel told her no. They had several different
Like in
after
credits?
Yeah. It was like 3 of them.
I don't know. They did none of them? I don't know.
I think Marvel wanted to leave it open so that they can kind of do whatever they want going forward. I mean, look at the issues it caused by putting that stinger at the end of WandaVision.
What was in WandaVision?
Wanda's in a cabin.
Oh, yeah.
In Mount Wundagore or something.
Yeah, but that made sense. She was just in there.
Yeah, and then her 2 kids say, "Mom, help!" But Toby, he's literally like not existing currently in that scene, and Billy already transferred into another kid's body.
Is that what happened? He went into another kid's body?
Because William died in the car accident. So when the hex went down, he took over his body.
I
But
didn't,
he has like both of their memories.
because
Kind of.
I thought he just got a second chance. I'm hella.
That's why Death is pissed, because he's supposed to be dead already. So he's supposed to be dead twice. Because Billy died when the hex went down, and then William died when the car accident.
So Billy died when the hex went down.
But he saved himself by going into the body of.
So is that technically dying twice?
Well, William died. Now there's a corpse body. But Rita said that he couldn't. Even if he died, he would just go into another body, which was kind of weird. He had to give himself to her.
That's
I didn't understand how that
weird. I just thought that was him. I thought that was Billy.
No.
And Billy made himself get a second life or something because he's like, Tommy.
That's why a lot of people were mad because.
You called him Toby, it's Tommy.
Agatha calls him Toby. Oh, you're looking for Toby!
Oh.
That was a joke.
I got you. Over my head. But, so Tommy can't do what?
Because he doesn't have magic.
Yeah.
But Billy found someone that was getting killed in a lake, drowning, and sent Tommy's soul into that dead kid's body.
I was wondering, I didn't get that. When I was watching that, and he's like, why are you showing me this? Is this your son?
Well, he was saying, am I killing him? Am I doing this? And, I mean, Agatha doesn't really say anything. She just helps him find Toby. I hope that keeps running as a joke.
Oh, man. A lot of this is blowing my mind because I did not put a lot of this together. I thought he was just I think Crystal was like, is that her son dying?
Oh, Nicholas?
Yeah.
No.
Because it was really
it was
confusing.
just a kid getting bullied.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Because Tommy's gay, too. Bisexual.
They're both?
Yeah.
Is there a reason behind it? Are they Doctor Who binary?
No, that's just how they were written in the comics.
I don't see much of Speed in the comics. I see...
No, he's kind of like Quicksilver, the...
I know, but I see Wiccan all the time, but I don't see Speed that much.
He shows up here and there. I don't even think he was there when Wanda died in the comics.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, she was only dead for 4 issues before she reincarnated herself.
In what?
The Trial of Magneto.
I don't think I read that.
It's during the Krakoa era.
What was he on trial for?
It was called the Trial of Magneto because I think he was, if I remember, I think he was having a hard time dealing with the idea behind Krakoa. Because at the end of that book, he leaves and goes to Araco, Mars, and changes his name to Max. So he's not even Magneto anymore. I mean, he's back now as Magneto.
I mean, but what's the point of changing your name?
And then he died for almost... He died for a year, I think.
What did he die from?
They were fighting... Who were they fighting? I don't remember.
I hate that you heard the washer.
Storm and Magneto became good, allies during that time.
Storm and who?
Magneto. And then she goes into... I don't even know how to explain that. Hell, and she brings him back to life. and now that's how he's.
When did Storm have these powers?
Well, Storm has sorcery.
How's she sorcery? She just does weather.
No. She, Aisha, the goddess that she prays to, she's like the avatar of.
What?
And in the Wanda series, currently, her and Wanda were kind of hanging out for a few issues.
In the Wanda comic?
Yeah.
Any connection to the show?
No.
Oh.
The comic's more, I'd say it's more like Buffy-ish, like villain of the week.
Mm.
And then Darcy's in it too. So now Darcy has a comic story.
First appearances are going to be worth money. Not Agatha, but Darcy. I thought the black girl having the last name Kale, isn't that?
Jennifer Kell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that her?
Yeah.
That's Man Thing's Jennifer Kale?
Yeah.
I didn't put that together. I thought...
The High Priestess? That's Ghost Rider's cousin.
What? Johnny Blazes?
Mm-hmm.
And no wonder they did nothing with her, or they didn't kill her off. She just floats away.
Yeah, because Lilia and Alice, they are both in the comics, but I think Alice only had one issue in the 2016 Scarlet Witch run. And then Lilia had like 3 or 4 appearances. But she wasn't really that important. Plus, they changed them up quite a bit, too.
What about the lady that dies?
Lilia? Oh, Sharon.
Yeah.
Who?
Last 70 show mom, like, on her Kitty.
I feel bad for her. She
She
died, and then the following week, that 90 show got canceled.
Did they cancel it already?
And it left it on the craziest cliffhanger.
What's the cliffhanger?
So in the show, it's about Eric and Donna's kid.
Yeah, I know that much.
And Eric, he's not in season 2 at all. But Eric moves to the Skywalker Ranch in California to start working on the new Star Wars movie.
Mm.
So he must be working on the Phantom Menace because it's the 90s. And Donna can't decide where she wants to move. And then they catch him all smoking weed on the school building at the end. And
That's the crazy cliffhanger?
because you don't know what's going to happen, if they're going to stay there or...
I can't believe it got canceled.
I think it's getting shopped around, so...
Because normally...
Peacock has the 70s show, so...
But they had the 90s show back in the day.
But they had 80s.
No.
That 80s show.
Was it that 80s?
And it's Eric's cousin, Glenn, from that 70s show. Or from Always Sunny. And that show got canceled after...
That one
The
barely
pilot?
made it. Yeah,
Maybe?
that
I
one
don't
barely
remember.
made it. So that's nuts, because usually, like, if they're on Netflix or something, they don't usually cancel them until they want to, like, wrap it up. Who knows?
Everything's been getting canceled. Like, Dead Boy Detectives got canceled. That only got 1 season.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a spin-off of Sandman.
Mm.
It was good. I liked it a lot.
Anything with Sandman in it?
Death shows up, and
See, Sandman was hard for me.
The only part that was hard was the serial killer convention at the end. That was kind of...
It was just slow. That's the thing,
And,
at least with Agatha, it seemed like the tempo
Yeah,
stayed.
it was fun. The whole thing was like Hocus Pocus mixed with
Drugs.
drugs.
I don't know what crazy is.
The whole thing being fake the whole time.
Kind of the whole her being a cop and then questioning Tommy or Billy and him when he's painting the first time they meet, and then he starts doing the spell, And then later on, that's all in the house.
Oh, she's stuck in Wanda's house.
And she's like flipping the notepad open, going, "Let's see." And she's doing the whole thing over again.
I was dying that she was driving her car in the living room.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was like probably my favorite episode when he brought Boner. I could believe they brought him back too.
That was crazy. I mean, I hoped he would have another character, but I guess he's just gonna be Ralph Boner.
So was he ever Quicksilver?
No, it was just Agatha's spell.
Because he ran around like Quicksilver.
It was just Agatha's spell. Because in one edition she says, "Oh, you thought it was your brother's thousands of miles underground in like Sokovia."
Mm. And then Agatha, that's the thing is like, is Agatha's power because of the Darkhold or because of all these witches' power?
Probably both.
Because she went one-on-one with Scarlet Witch. Who's the Scarlet Witch? No, I mean...
Yeah, but Wanda was also just realizing her potential, like, the last, hour of the show.
Yeah, I guess.
And she took on Thanos before, so she was powerful, but...
Yeah, that's true. They go all out in a battle. So they're both super powerful, period. It's crazy how that ends, where they make her Agatha who she is, where she's black and white or whatever. And then to go all the way to the show now, where they still connected it. You think she'd have been a throwaway character?
Yeah. No, she's too popular.
Yeah. I mean, I was just talking to...
The Agatha All Along blew up. And that was during COVID. Everybody was home. No one had anything to do but watch.
I was just talking to my cousin Adam about how I feel, her bigger roles. I was just talking about, what he felt about it and stuff. And I was like, well, she's a good actress. And I was like, but she's always been, she's like in everything.
A comedic role.
But she
did a lot of serious stuff in some of the episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would have suppressed it for something.
You think so?
Either Patti LuPone.
Patti LuPone.
Lilia. Episode 7, the best episode of the series.
Lilia.
Calorie. The Divination Witch. The one that kills the 7 by flipping the tower.
Oh. You think it's just her?
Yeah.
No one else? Just her?
Either her or Agatha. Although Saashir's moment when she unbound herself was pretty powerful too. When Jennifer gets her powers back.
When did she get her powers back?
In the morgue episode.
Oh, and she gets it back then?
Yeah, she unbinds herself, doing an unbinding spell with Agatha. And then she starts playing with her pink
And
powers.
she disappears though, right?
Yeah, because she finished the trial.
Mm.
That's why
But
Billy...
it's so weird because the trial's not real.
But that's how Billy designed it in his head, I guess.
So weird.
And I think all the
I feel bad for the Asian girl with the rock star mom.
Yeah, because she defeated her curse and then dies the next episode. It's just like the show, like, you don't get to choose when death takes you.
That harpy was fucking scary too.
Heartbeat?
I don't know what it was. Harpy? Whatever.
Oh, the demon.
Yeah. But, yeah, it kind of sucked that she didn't get, like, the revelation that most of the magic people got. But, I guess...
Well, she beat her family's curse, and then she was a witch, so she protected Agatha.
And she's like, yes, I know. Yeah. And then, I don't remember her. You remember all their names. That over. That was probably one of the, like, biggest moments. Because I was like, and that's it? They got rid of those 7 that easy?
They were just throwaway.
I mean, I guess it's nice to have someone, like, going after them the whole time to give a side story. But that's why I thought it was weird that they got rid of them, because you don't have that pressure on you, like, to get the story going. But each room started, I guess, after that to put pressure on them, timers and all that. But are those the ones that she killed?
What?
Agatha killed?
She killed their parents.
Oh.
They're the children of the original heaven her mom was in.
Uh, the ones.
Well, in the comics, Salem 7 are the kids of Nick Scratch, so they're Agatha's grandchildren.
No, I didn't know Nicholas Scratch was a thing in the comics.
Yeah, he's a Fantastic Four a lot.
For how long?
So are the Salem 7.
How long ago? How long has he been in the comics?
I want to say like the 70s.
Really?
When Agatha used to babysit Franklin.
Damn.
That's when her stories tie with him.
And she had a kid.
Well, he's an adult in the comics.
Was he just a villain, or was he? But I'm saying, was it like that's his mom?
Yeah.
No. I mean, I know she's old as hell in the comic, but what does he do?
I think he has ties, though. I'm not sure.
Speaking,
I think there, when Evanora said that Agatha was born evil, or I was almost thinking that maybe she's Mephisto's kid.
yeah. Well, I think I was talking to Adam about that, and he's like, it always goes back to Mephisto, and I'm like, it's hard. It's like everything connected. They're gonna make him the villain in Wolverine the whole movie.
Were they?
Yeah, the rumor is he was gonna be Cassandra Nova art, like he was stuck in the void.
I wouldn't like that.
I didn't like Cassandra Nova.
No?
She kind of bored me. Like the best part of that movie for me, like, I think whom I talked about in here, was just their history. I still feel like Logan's a better movie.
Yeah.
It's a better story and all
But
that.
Deadpool versus Wolverine is a lot more exciting.
Yeah, it's happier. It's fun, upbeat.
The cameos.
Cameos are great. I've been using Canvas a long time though. I don't know. I can't say the whole thing. I always mess up it. Oh, I'm gonna make my. I can't even do it right now.
About his.
I can't get to
his daddy being ready when he slipped into his mom's.
Yeah, all that I don't. I mess up, but it's a buttery. I'm about to make a name for myself tonight or something like that. Whatever he said, I've been saying way magic. Like, oh, I'm about to make a name for myself. I want to move back to magic, but overall, you're like 10 for 10.
Yeah, it's my. I like it more than WandaVision.
That's a tough one. But it's just hard because like it depends what I'm in the mood for. Like Moon Knight's sometimes like the best shit ever for me. Then there's like.
Except for rewatch Moon Knight.
Well, I don't rewatch many of them.
I've rewatched WandaVision. I've rewatched Agatha. Watched Southwest.
Did you see? Did you see? We watched Dancing with the Stars.
Oh yeah, they did the Witches were.
It was really dope.
I'll probably never watch Falcon or Soldier again. Yeah, I really like Erotic. I'll ever watch that again.
The two seasons are so different.
I'd like to rewatch.
I think the second one doesn't hold up as well as the first one. I think the first one was way better. I guess before I talk about magic, I don't know what I would say. I get to that probably 8 out of 10. I don't want to go crazy, but
what do you think of the end?
Her being a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you can do with that, or what they can do with that. Like young Avengers, and she's a ghost in it. I mean, it seems like her story's over, but then at the same time,
there's so many stories that they haven't
touched on. It feels like they can go only Agatha sequel with her in Tonga. That's how I feel like. I can't hear the Young Avengers. I can't hear the Midnight Suns because what she does, mythical.
I think we'll see Jennifer in Midnight Suns. There are rumors about Agatha being in the show, but I don't think she's going to be it now because I think she's going to be tied to Billy.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what's all going on. Blade.
They postponed it again, I read.
But then
Mahershala is happy with the postponement, I guess.
Because they're rewriting the script, or?
Well, I think they're trying to push Midnight Suns, like fast track it.
I think it'd be better to bring Blade in that way, just like Spider-Man came in Civil War.
Yeah.
Put Blade in that way, and then.
So I think he's probably happy with that because just getting a Blade movie probably wasn't enough, and getting a team up movie is probably more enticing.
And a lot of people are like, just let Wesley Snipes come back because of say Batman, Deadpool and Wolverine movie, but I just feel like he's old, but at the same time, so is Hugh Jackman. Yeah. He's gonna be doing this till he's 90.
He's supposed to be in Secret Wars.
They said all the Spider-Man are supposed to be, and they fight each other. Like, what? And then we got Agent Venom.
That's Sony. They wrote the book. Colin Bunn took over. And then he's fighting Hellstrom, and he gets that new partner. I forget what her name is.
The Ghost Rider?
No, it's another Venom. She has
Manic.
Yeah, something like that. She was pretty popular.
My thing is, like I said, if they're like, hey, we need a Venom movie, but there's no Spider-Man, I would have been like, look, let's do Agent Venom. Let's tell it where Eddie Brock already became Venom, and we just have to pull what's his name out of our ass, Flash. We could kind of beat around the bush of Peter Parker, since we can't say it. This is if I worked for Sony, and I would do, let's do Agent Venom. Let's do the whole thing where they
bring Topher Grace back.
Yeah, God. But what would be cool is if they did what they did in the comic, where he had a timer. He went on missions, and he had to not push it to turn all the way Venom Berserker.
Was that Secret Avengers?
No, I remember that in his first comics. I don't know, but
that's when he's dating Valkyrie.
But
they date for a while.
I would done that. Have Eddie be the villain, where he goes crazy spiritual, and have
that, though. Marvel loves to put characters against another character that has like the same ability set.
Well, if it made it Venom, it would make sense, because I would maybe take away the power of draining people's power or work around it somehow, because that's too powerful.
Yeah, they gotta save a rogue. Who's rumored to be villain Captain Marvel 3?
Are they going to do Captain Marvel 3?
I mean, putting X-Men it will bring people, so start her on the Brotherhood, and
hey, Sugar, check out my team. I just don't think they have faith in Captain Marvel. People are like, see, Agatha, this is how you make a woman movie, and it's like, I don't get it, because there's so much woke stuff in it, or what people call woke in it. Like, he's got a trans flag in his room, and I haven't heard anybody complain about it. But if it was in Marvel, people would have complained about it. I just don't get it. But yeah, so anyways, I would do Flash, something like that, and I would never touch Eddie Brock Venom, because it's too hard to do him without Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Eddie Brock, he's Venom because of Spider-Man. Flash is Venom because he has no legs, and he's in Project Rebirth or whatever. But how did they ever decide on Trace?
I don't know.
I know in the
That
Ultimates,
70s show was popular at the time.
I know in the Ultimates he's. I feel like they wrote that afterwards. I'm not 100%. But yeah, I still to this day don't get how they went there. But anyways, so
I still remember seeing that at WonderCon.
Oh, just seeing the last bit where Venom like runs up the screen. We were stoked.
Oh my god.
We like snuck in, I think, like.
Yeah, we only saw like
the end.
We didn't get to go into the actual like viewing area. I think they were playing it on TVs outside, maybe.
No, because I remember opening up a door,
and they said, "You want to see that again?" And then they played it again, and everybody was cheering.
Spider-Man 3's gonna be fucking awesome.
And then we got
and then Eternity later,
we got Extreme Goblin, which it worked for No Way Home or whichever Spider-Man movie that was.
What?
The last Spider-Man movie that came out.
Yeah, how'd that work?
Goblin's costume was very
yeah, he was more raggedy. He wasn't like extreme. Like,
it was pretty extreme. Like he
didn't have a snowboard.
Did he not?
No, he had a glider. Remember Toby's or
I've only seen it once.
Really?
Yeah.
Tom Holland's trying to stab him with it, and that's when Toby grabs it. He's like, mm-mm.
I've done that before.
You're not going to make my mistake. Even though it's the same goblin that's going to return back to the same spot where Spider-Man's going to impale him. But whatever.
Don't tell Harry.
Such goofy. People love him. People are like, Toby's the best Spider-Man. I like Tobey Maguire, but after the years, I end up enjoying Garfield and Holland better, to be honest with you.
Like, I enjoyed watching Amazing when they were out at the time, but they're...
I think it's more falls on the villains than anything.
Yeah, it makes me think of... if you were to do, like, a evil version of Peter Pan.
He did. What else was I gonna say? Oh, the freaking Magic Marvel came out, and holy hell,
That was pretty crazy.
that was nuts. Everybody's really in for it, and it's a little too excited because. How'd you guys know to get on at 9:00?
Well, I signed up for the
alerts.
Like 10 minutes before it went live, I think I got a text or no.
It's like Lever.
Yeah.
So you had to check 5 different characters, I think.
Yeah, it was Storm, Wolverine, Captain Iron Man, and Black Panther.
Yeah, and everybody had plans, and I was like, should I just get 1 or should I get 2? Because they're expensive. The foil ones were 50. Oh, by the way, I have to give you that. I'll give you cash for that. You waited.
So the waiting room started at 9 a.m. Joined it. Waiters like, it might be click on. Like,
Oh yeah, we had tickets like.
You have an hour wait, or it said more than an hour.
Yeah, it said that like the whole time.
And then at 9:15, the whole thing paused. They had some type of issue, and we're freaking out.
Did it say anything when it paused?
It just said the queue has been paused.
Oh.
So everybody's like, what's going on? And then they posted something on X. And then it went up like an hour later. And then I was working, so I was kind of, if my phone went to, it would be on the queue, so I kept like, was like typing, but also hitting my phone to make sure I don't fall out of queue.
I would leave the whole page and come back, and it showed me still in the queue. Because it showed your little dude on the bottom, and I would come back to the page, and it would jump me up. So that's how I knew. Because I had it open on my computer, but you guys told me at like 11. You guys were talking about it.
I think I texted you right when I joined, but you must have been sleeping.
I was probably sleeping because I was going to Logan School to work there. at 11. So I'm like, crap. And I was like, hopefully it doesn't let me buy it while I'm there because I can't pull my phone out. But then I was like, there's no way. If you guys haven't got in yet, and then by the time I got home, you guys, Donnie got in like probably like 12:30 or so.
What did he end up getting?
He got everyone. Iron Man foil.
Really?
Yeah.
I had. Oh, when I joined, I added the foil Black Panther and Storm, and then when I finally got in, my cart was empty.
That's like, stupid. Well, the Arcane Signet ran out, and my thing is, I thought it was
that ran out like maybe an hour in.
It's like, what the fuck were they? What were they think was gonna happen? Like, it's Marvel. It's Marvel, baby. I mean,
is this the biggest crossover? Oh, they did Lord of the Rings and
they did Stranger Things. They did Walking Dead.
Doctor Who.
I
feel like that didn't sell well though.
Doctor Who was just Commander sets, and they were okay. I bought one.
Like, I was like, oh, maybe I should try the 10th Doctor. No, can't find it anywhere.
It's expensive because blue and red would be what you like to play. That's like totally what you would do. That's like gonna be Doctor Strange's colors if he plays. And that's what that Doctor is.
Blue. He's blue and red.
Yeah.
Like the energy or the
mana. Yeah.
Why fire and
ice? No. It's red's a lot of spells. Blue's a lot of spells. Blue counters and stops a lot of things.
Because Storm is water, fire, earth.
God, you sound like a noob. Water, fire, earth. So plains, island, and mountains. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense how they're doing it. Wolverine's got like the really animal rage ones that are green and red. There's names for each of them. For the 2 colors, there's names. For 3 colors, there's names. And I believe there's names for the 4 colors when you mix certain ones. So they all have names. I know Wolverine's is Girl, the name for the green and the red. It's a lot of stompy hitting you stuff, and then red's like the explosive attacking type of stuff. But yeah, I was shocked how crazy it was, and I feel bad because Jake didn't get any. And if I knew you could get in, that's what Donnie said, that's messed up. You should have just texted Jake and Ryan could have got it for him. I'm like, I didn't think in that moment. All I thought was you were like, hey,
I was just trying.
I was like,
I don't know how much time I have left.
You're like, I think I could try to see if I could get you in. I'm like, all right, because if not, I think we were let in at like 2:00, and at 2:00 they were like, shop all you want. Welcome to Willy Wonka land. And there's like everything's blacked out, and it's like I couldn't even buy Iron Man if I wanted to, and he was
Really?
last. No, it was all blacked out. So I'm like, cool, I'll get some Ghostbuster stuff, I guess.
They also had limits on stuff, so I don't know what people
I
were
would
able
assume
to
it's 2 per person. Usually it's, but they don't let you get pretty high. People are already selling on eBay for about like 100 a set. That special Doctor Strange card was like 300.
buy. Yeah.
Now it's like 80 to
Really?
100. Yeah. Counterspell, it's very famous spell. It's everybody has it, so I would think it would eventually go down, but it's the Doctor Strange part of it that people are all obsessed with.
I think it's weird that Spider-Man is the first set that's coming out.
And that's going to be legal to play in regular sets. So
It's like I would expect all the cards to be like
Marvel,
magical or supernatural based.
that's what Donnie was like. Do you think Doctor Strange is going to be in it? And I'm like, probably, because he's like, do you think they're going to have?
Like, how's there no Ghost Rider? How is there no like Man Thing deck? Like,
There's going to be creatures, or they're going to be spells, or
Scarlet Witch, that would sell.
that's what he was talking about. We're talking about Storm didn't seem to fit. He's like, maybe it's the demographic. It's a woman. She's African American.
Sorcery.
But you could have Scarlet Witch in that spot.
Yeah.
But her ability is called Storm, and that's what it's called. And it's a very good ability. So people are like,
Storm is Marvel's Wonder Woman.
they really want to. I don't get that, but
She's their biggest female.
is she?
Yeah.
If
So
you
many
want,
people dressed up as her for Halloween this year.
do they?
Mm-hmm.
There's a wrestler, Jade Cargill. They hella try to make her like Storm. Like, her hair is white,
I think I've seen it.
and when she comes out, it's always like, a storm is coming. It always says that, and I'm like, dude, they're hella trying to do Storm.
Like Halle Berry Storm.
No, she's buff as hell.
Mm.
She's huge, a tall girl. I'll have to show you. But anyways, I want to wrap up because every time we hit close to an hour, it always ends up cutting off, and we already cut off once, and I'm gonna have to fix that. So that sucks. Anything we missed that we've been wanting to talk about?
Marvel Rivals is out in a month.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that when we play it or get the beta. I don't think we're gonna get anything until.
Yeah, I can't think of anything besides the little Disney Plus teaser with Wonder Man and all those shows.
That was interesting. That he's trying out to be Wonder Man. I don't.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be an actor, and then maybe he's gonna push it too far and like take some type of experimental drug to get a part.
Get powers.
Yeah.
Wonder if it's gonna connect to Scarlet Witch ever. I feel like it's too far away. The fact they're bringing Trevor back's cool though. Ben Kingsley's always good.
I mean, if they could bring Hank McCoy into the show, since they're best friends.
That would be cool, but it's different universes still. I heard they want to wrap up all the multiverse bullshit.
Oh yeah, they'll all die in Secret Wars.
I heard they want to get that over with. That's their focus. Like, I think
when Doom's with Wanda.
I heard Spider-Man maybe isn't going to be before it. Then they're going to do all those to wrap it up. They're not focused on making any other movies till after those two. But that's a long time. That's a long time without stuff.
Well, since I don't remember the CEO of Disney, he's cut back a lot. So now they're only doing like 3 movies a year, 2 shows.
I wonder if it's because money, because I feel like they'd make money no matter what.
because they were pushing out too much content.
I feel like it still makes money though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, that's it for us. Like, share, subscribe. Hopefully, we could keep doing it. Don't know if we're going to keep this set up. I'll have to see after I edit it. And if Declan comes, we're definitely not going to do this because.
He'll fit right here. I'll just have to scoot over a little bit.
Yeah, but we have like the other mic. I keep the laptop with me if I need to look up things. It's just tough. And plus, it's hard to look at each other with a third person in the middle. I would like to do like this, like news casting, news reporter. But, we'll see. But as Declan would say, that's a podcast. You said it like it was a question.